Okay? Meanwhile, like, Joe Rogan can't, but he can make it seem like he's the same as you by talking about cancel culture nonstop. And it's the same exact shit. Like, Elon Musk literally has, he could just say, yeah, of course, every private jet is tracked. Mine is tracked, just like every other fucking billionaire's private jet is tracked. Who gives a fuck, right? But instead of doing that shit, he's like, no, actually, I should be able to hide the truth. I should be able to hide what my flights look like. I should have special privilege. Okay? That's what he wants. And for you to try and like make that seem like a similar existence to yourself is silly because you're not a fucking billionaire. You don't have a private jet. Okay? Anyway, if he bails on Tesla, it's over, dude. What do you mean? He's bailing on Tesla. I'm gonna repeat what is by suspicion, dude. This is the horse whisperer. Who cares what his suspicion is? Bad news is coming for Tesla. Musk has known that for months. The Twitter deal was at least partially an opportunity to distract people from the pending fall from grace there. Wait for Tesla's December numbers. I mean, yeah, this is actually, it's the horse whisperer, but what he's saying is, I don't think wrong. I mean, it's not like a crazy assessment. We know what is happening with Tesla currently. And Elon sold another $3.6 billion to keep making Twitter payments. Like, he's not, this is not a fact that he has arrived on his own. Mostly highly narcissistic, highly manipulative. Yeah. This is silly. Tesla will have a bad December numbers, but it's not like he started buying Twitter a year ago just to hide December numbers. Brother, he did not want to buy Twitter. That's why the assessment is incorrect. He wanted to do what Elon does always, which is make waves, draw public attention to something that he's doing, and promote a personal perspective that he has. Like, oh man, I'm such a fucking brave truth teller. Then he was forced to buy Twitter. So any argument that people make that has the starting point of Elon Musk wanted to buy Twitter, wrong. He never wanted to buy Twitter. Okay? He was forced to buy Twitter. He never intended to buy Twitter. So all tweets that you see that make like incredible analysis on this issue are going to fall short of what is the reality if their starting point is that.
We need the latest.
Let's get back to the fucking David DePepe.
On the assault of Speaker Pelosi's husband, Paul. His attacker appeared in court on Wednesday, where prosecutors presented new evidence, including the 911 call. Mola Legge has the story. Good morning, Mola.
Yeah, exactly 3 hours after announcing doxing people is a bannable offense. Can someone please look up this guy's license plate number and fucking kill him, please? Yeah, that's a good one. That's actually a fucking... Please, guys, I'm asking. I'm crowdsourcing someone's murder, please.
Good morning, George.
That's called reporting a crime. Wait, really? That's so funny. That's definitely not what is reporting a crime is when you take that photo and take it to the police, not take it to the public for like everyone to find out without any evidence either. We don't even fucking know if that guy is like guilty of anything that Elon Musk said he is. I'm not saying he's not. Okay, but like we don't fucking know. There's no investigation. Should doxing be protected form of free speech because that's basically what the tracker is doing? No, the tracker is not doxing Elon Musk. Oh, God, this is so stupid. So many Normans take this fucking hook, line, and sinker, okay? Every flight is trackable. Every single flight is trackable. When you are in the airspace, you are flying on a flight, no matter what, you are in real time being tracked. Some of you do not have a single autistic friend, and it shows, okay? I have plenty. They all give me real-time feedback on where my plane is, literally, and text me the moment it lands. Like, oh my God. Holy shit. Motherfuckers think when they get on a plane, they think, bro, they're like, what's that guy, B.O.B.? They think like the earth is flat and planes are actually teleportation devices. It just appears in one place. You go invisible when you're in space and then materialize in another area immediately. No, I'm not talking about Austin. No, Austin is not autistic. Wait, do my neurotypical friends not like it when I do that? See, this is what I mean. Like, also, you can't even tell who's in the private jet. You could just tell that the private jet is flying. A lot of people charter their private jets. Okay? Anyway. Here are all the police reports filed in that area for the past week. I mean, he might have filed it somewhere else, by the way. He might have actually filed it somewhere else, to be fair. Bellingcat Discord member Spilko geolocated the video Elon Musk posted overnight, claiming to show a stalker. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. Like, he probably didn't file it directly with the police there, too. So... Tag readers track your car everywhere now. Anyway, it's also not like you could go to an airport to attack someone as a fucking heavily secured area. To be fair, private jet terminals are not as heavily secured as like regular airports are. Okay? But again, that's another fucking, that's another instance where you are personally taking that. You're personally choosing to do that. But Elon Musk most likely doesn't even go through the terminal. He probably has a car waiting outside immediately as soon as he gets out of his own private jet. Okay? So that's not a thing that is happening for Elon Musk. Local airports are insecure as fuck, lol. Well, nothing is as insecure as a private jet terminal, so... Anyway, will you be seeing Avatar: The Way of Water? Abso-fucking-lutely, yes. Honest question, wouldn't the abolitionist approach addressing the stalker be appealing to your community help instead of the police? But I'm not an abolitionist, and I don't care what fucking unwashed, sweaty nerds who are physically terrified of a shower have to think about how to deal with fucking crime, okay? And if you think... the world's most famous insecure billionaire apartheid child is an abolitionist, I don't know what to tell you. It's more so in the other direction. This is the tricky circumstance that anarchists find themselves in on a regular basis. The thin line between anarchist who is an anarcho-communist and anarchist who is an anarcho-capitalist is so fucking fine, you can't even see it half the motherfucking time. What's the difference, dude? What's the difference between a private militia by one of the wealthiest motherfuckers on the planet who has hired, security contractors, like rugged fucking veterans, tier one operators? Holy shit. And the abolitionist community involvement in dealing with crime. Stop committing sectarian violence. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Anyway, here's a question. Do you think the information should be only available to air traffic control rather than the public? No, I don't have an issue with fucking flights being tracked and traceable. No, I don't have an issue with that. And I'm not saying that because it's like Elon Musk or anything like that. I don't know if you know this, but airplanes are inaccessible, okay? In comparison to cars or in comparison to your home, airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, okay? And that wish would be for you to be fucking smarter and recognize that unless you are in Ukraine and you're a 14-year-old Ukrainian boy who happened to find a crate of fucking man pads, okay? Airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars, very far away from you and completely inaccessible. Yeah, exactly. Large boats, ships, and yachts are also tracked. Oh my Lord. Chatter said, just wait until I get my powers. Yeah, if you think hard enough, you'll get it. All right, let's get to a person who has been fucking doxxed and a person whose life is in jeopardy, okay? Paul Pelosi and his attacker, David DePipe. His gay lover, David DePipe, is appearing in court. Let's take a look at what's happening there.
Speaker Pelosi's husband, Paul. His attacker appeared in court on Wednesday, where prosecutors presented new evidence, including the 911 call. Mola Legge has the story. Good morning, Mola.
Well, good morning, George. A judge has decided the case against David DePape, the man charged in the attempted murder of Paul Pelosi, has enough evidence to go to trial. In court for the first time, prosecutors played that police body camera video showing the moment back in October. The 42-year-old DePape allegedly attacked Pelosi with a hammer, fracturing Pelosi's skull. Prosecutors say DePape was on a suicide mission when he broke into the Pelosi San Francisco home looking for Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Speaker Pelosi was not home at the time. Prosecutors Wednesday also playing Paul Pelosi's 911 call, where he was heard asking the operator, "Are the Capitol Police around? I got a problem. A gentleman just came into my house waiting for my wife to come home." The operator later asking, "What is his name?" Prosecutors say DePape could then be heard in the background answering, "David DePape." Now,
smartest groiper, best looking groiper alert. I mean, what a fucking G. Literally tells the cops what his fucking name is, dude. Brilliant.
Paul Pelosi continues to recover from his injuries, yesterday appearing alongside his wife as her portrait was unveiled at the U.S. Capitol. In the meanwhile, DePape has pleaded not guilty to all charges, and he's currently being held without bail, Michael.
All right, Mola, thank you so much for the story.
That's it. That's a terrible update. Anyway, also, here's the one time Senate's doing something decent. Banning TikTok from all government phones and devices.